Death Valley Days.
Take your pick. Fortune waited below ground or in the side of a mountain to be plucked like a ripe grape. Of course, it wasn't easy work, and there was no guarantee of wealth. Instead of gold, you might find dust, bitterness, defeat, or as one man found in the spring of 1877, a silver tombstone.
Ain't no use of you grunting and snorting and throwing those dirty looks at me. We'll sit down when the sun does. I swear to high heaven, I ain't seen nothing as lazy and cantankerous as you. Gone down, that bottled jughead whip. Maybe you want that I should carry you. Well, if you're that tuckered out, you'll sit a spell. Now, Cactus, ain't no call for you to go brooding. It's just that I'm starting to chomp at the bit. 7 years is a big hunk out of a man's life with nothing to show for it but blisters and mosquito bites. But we'll find that gold one day. It's out there somewheres. Just a-sleeping. Just waiting for us to come and shake it up. What's this? How come you didn't waggle your ears when the engine's around? You want to get us both killed? Come on. Hold your fire! Why don't you look before you go shooting up the place?
Now, when there's Apaches, I shoot, then I look.
Al Seaver. Might have known.
Ed Shiflin, why, I didn't recognize you with that silly soup strainer. What are you doing away out here, this Chiricahua country?
Prospecting, that's what.
Prospecting? Whatever for? An early grave?
There's gold out here. A lot of it. Here. Take a squint at that. Found that float 7 years ago.
7 years? Why, you silly old fool, Ed. There ain't nothing out here but Apaches and sidewinders.
Oh, I'm alive, ain't I?
Well, barely. Your brother Al's got a lot more sense. He's got a house and a wife to come on home to.
You met Al's wife?
No.
I'll stick with the sidewinders and Apaches.
Well, you sure came to the right place to find him. This place just crawling with Chiricahuas, Ed. We've been trailing a party of them for 3 days. Now, you should just get on out of here.
Not till I find my own bonanza.
I reckon about all you're going to find out here, Ed, is your own tombstone.
Find my own tombstone. Blatterbrain, know all. Come on, girl. Well, now don't you go pussyfooting and skylarking and... Lord Almighty, what a way to go out. Buzzard bait. I prospectors like us, Cactus. No telling how long they've been here. Must have been ambushed by Apaches maybe a year ago. Maybe 50. Ooh. Oh, looky. Hey, silver. They must have found it. It's here, Cactus. This proves it. I told you, old girl, didn't I? Yeah, it's here. Where? Up the hill? Gully down there? Where'd they find it? Oh. Easy, waggling. Oh. One, okay. Two, maybe. But three. Let's make tracks, Cactus. First time in 7 years we get close and we gotta be run off by them dang Indians. We ought to go back. That's what. Still, there's no way of knowing where them fellas found that ore. Could have been around here. Or 100 miles from here. Well, come on, let's get footing. 7 years. Breaking my back. Come on! Wearing out my feet and dragging you, and I ask you, Cactus, is it worth it? And for what? I ask you, Cactus, for what? Maybe Al's got the right idea. Settle down and get married. No. Things ain't that bad yet. Silver ain't nothing but a shiny little rock. Just a hunk of right metal. You see it, Cactus? Up there like a beacon, like a silver light that beckons us. It's silver, Cactus. A mountain of silver. Oh, Lord Almighty! We found it, Cactus! We found our silver. We're rich. You hear me? You old mountain canary! You the richest shaved tail in the world! That's stinking luck. If you red coyotes think I'm... Hold still, you mangy. 7 years it took me. And just when I get close to it, you sun-bitters gotta come and misbobble it up. Come on. You ain't gonna snuff me out now. Not when I can hear the jingle of silver a pounding in my ear.
Ed! Ed, are you all right?
Can't let him see this vein. He'd try to claim it. Be right down! Come on, Candice. You sure were Johnny on the spot. Yes, sir.
I warned you, Ed, didn't I? I warned you. You were just plumb lucky.
Yeah, I sure was.
Now, maybe you'll listen to me.
Yes, sir. You were right. I'll be getting back to Tucson now.
Ed, why don't you get your brother Al to find you a job in the mines and go and live proper?
Well, that's what I intend to do. Learn how to live proper.
Well, it's about time.
Go off chasing rainbows?
I'm telling you, I found the richest silver vein in Arizona. 1 foot wide and 60 feet long. We'll be rich.
He's rich enough who wants nothing.
Listen to me, Al.
Look, I have a good job here. It pays $4 a day, and it's steady.
But we could make millions.
A good wife and health are a man's best wealth.
I can't go gallivanting off with you on some wild goose chase.
But, Al, listen.
It's a fool who wanders.
Oh, why don't you go make us some coffee?
Now, look, if you had any sense, you'd get yourself a job and settle down. The folks always worried about you, Ed. You were so wee-waw about everything.
Wee-waw?
Well, never contented with anything. You were always looking beyond the next hill for something else.
Well, that's right. And I found her.
Anybody home?
Why, Mr. Hewlett. What a pleasant surprise.
Well, what a lovely dress, Mrs. Shiflin.
Oh, really? Oh, it's just an old thing. They say the best mirror is a true friend.
Al, I hate to barge in on you like this.
Oh, that's quite all right, Mr. Hewlett.
I want you to check the north shaft for leakage tomorrow morning. Mr. Gerd, the new geologist, will be up to see you about it.
Oh, why, certainly, sir. Oh, this is my brother Edward. Mr. Hewlett is the foreman for the McCracken mine.
Oh, how do you do, sir?
I'm pleased to meet you.
I was just telling Edward that there might be an opening at the mine.
Well, I'm sure if I were to talk to Mr. McCracken about it, he might...
Mr. Hewlett, Mr. Hewlett, excuse me, you should know good silver ore when you see it.
Well, I'm not a geologist like that college-bred Mr. Gerd.
Take a look at this.
Traces of silver.
Traces?
Mostly lead.
Lead? Why, that's silver. It's pure silver.
Silver is my business. Mr. Shiflin, that's lead.
But, Mr. Hewlett, you just glanced at it.
I've seen enough silver in my time to know it when I see it. See you tomorrow morning, Al. Goodbye, Mr. Shiflin.
Lead. Lead. Why, lead.
Ed, Mr. Hewlett's been with the mine for 10 years. He knows what he's talking about. Now, why don't you forget all this nonsense and settle down?
I'll settle down, huh?
Ed, I know how you must feel, but...
Do you? Do you, Al? Do you know what it's like to claw and scratch at the earth like a gopher for nothing? Laird. Laird. 7 years of sidewinders and patsies.
God looks not to see if the hands are full, only that they are clean.
Al, where did you get this walking buck with a tongue?
Well, I never.
Ed, that's no way to talk. Now, please.
Threw this rock just now.
Mr. Gerd?
He did.
Mister, this is pure silver.
Al, pure silver.
All right, it's settled then. I've got enough money to get the equipment to start the operation. I suggest we leave right away.
You mean you're going to quit the mine? But you're the geologist there. That must pay big money.
Your brother offered me a partnership in what looks like a bonanza. I'd be a fool to turn him down.
Lucky I hit you with that rock.
Yeah, I'd say that was about 1,000,000 to 1 shot.
What about it, Al? Huh? I'm offering you a partner deal. 3-way split.
I don't know. Can you be sure of this bonanza, Mr. Gerd?
There's nothing certain in the world, Al. Not even your next breath. But I'll tell you, I've never seen ore this rich.
Gosh, if I quit, Mr. Hewlett would sure get sore at me. He might not hire me back.
Come with us, Al.
They say a man who's content can't be hurt, Ed. I have a good job. Well, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Amen. There she is. Wide, bright, and beautiful.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
We'll take some samples. I'll make a thorough assay.
Well, come on.
Okay, Ed.
Yeah. Give me that.
Take that. Hold on now.
Yeah.
Just hold on, Ed.
What do you think's worth? What do you think? $100 a ton, 200.
Ollie, the vein extends only a few feet, and it's not too deep. You see, a long time ago, maybe the Dark Ages, most of the vein must have been thrown off down the hillside, and it scattered.
Scattered. How?
There's not enough silver left to make an operation worthwhile, Ed.
What?
Even so, I know there's silver here. Now this vein is probably only an offshoot.
Oh.
Ed, there's probably more silver here than any man has seen before. Somewhere.
Somewhere! But where?
Ed! Mr. Gord! It's your brother.
That's all I need.
Up here, Al. There's a path behind that boulder.
Dick, how much is there if we get it all out?
400, maybe $500.
Boy, did I tell Gita off. When I told her I was coming, she hit me with, precaution is better than cure. Well, I came back with, opportunity knocks only once. I quit my job. And when I was leaving, she hollered at me, "Fortune and misfortune are neighbors." I yelled back at her, "Better late than never."
She say anything about don't count your chickens before they're hatched?
What?
Tell him, Dick.
The vein, it wasn't quite what we thought it was, Al.
But I quit my job.
There's silver around here someplace.
I told Gita to go jump in the river.
Did she?
Now look, Ed. I should have known better. Broke up my marriage, lost my job.
Well, you can always get another job, and as for your marriage, you ain't lost nothing.
I'm warning you, Ed.
Oh, my own flesh and blood. Ow!
You're no good.
Wait, hey, you're starting to get my hackles.
You're no good.
Don't you call me that.
No good, no good.
Why, you're a mama's boy.
Ed, all right, now come to your senses, Ed. Stop it. Al? Al, do you hear me? Now stop it, both of you.
You're no good drifter.
Ed, I'm warning you. Now, come on.
Don't you call me that, I said.
Godliness is cleanliness. No good.
Ed! Ed!
Now look what you did.
I didn't. Are you all right, Dick? I didn't mean to hit you.
Ed!
I didn't mean anything.
Ed! You did it again!
Well, I said that I was sorry.
The 1,000,001 shot. This rock, it's pure silver.
Well, let's get over here. I picked it up here someplace.
Oh, Lord Almighty. Look.
Just look. The wine's all the way down the hill. No telling where it stops. This is it, Ed. This is our bonanza.
What did he say?
Who's Gita? Take it easy. Let's get back and fire a train.
Yeah, we'll need a day, won't we? We'll need a day.
Yeah. How about Silver Ledge?
Ed, you're lucky because you found it first. What do you want to call it?
Okay, Lucky Cuss. I like that. All right. Lucky Cuss. Lucky Cuss.
Lucky Cuss. You know, I don't care what you call the mine, but this mountain. You know, Al Seaver said that I'd die here, and I did. So, this mountain, I want to call Tombstone. The whole mountain. Tombstone!
$85 million was taken out of those hills, and the town that grew up because of the strike became one of the most wild and colorful legends in Western history. And today there stands a monument to Ed Shefflin, marking the resting place of the man who followed his dream and found it in the town that he had unwittingly named Tombstone, Arizona. Next week, another true story from America's Western heritage. See you then.